have that level of awareness and consciousness, and we introduce you to the Keys philosophy. And here it is. The Keys philosophy is I create my life. I create my life. Let me say it again. I create my life. But there's a caveat to that, and here it is. I create my life by whatever I give my energy, focus and attention to, positive or negative. I create my life by whatever I give my energy, focus and attention to, positive or negative. Do you want me to make it simple for you? Yes. Okay, at the Key we talk about vibes. We say it's all about vibes. Everything is about vibes. And the best way to describe that, one of the things about the Key is there's lots of science in the Key. Is there any scientists in the room other than me? What's your name?
Sean.
Sean's a scientist. What kind of scientist are you?
I'm a chemist.
Oh, very good. I'm a chemist. I'm an industrial chemist, Sean. So you'll be very curious, actually. So yeah, the Key is founded, and people love that. I'm a scientist, Sean's a scientist, and that's one of the things that drew me into the Keys philosophies, is that it's underpinned by science. So if there's any skeptics in the room or anywhere that think, oh, how does all this work? How do you create things in your life deliberately and consciously? Well, there's a science to it, and we teach you all of that very simply on the Key. And science, or the energy world, or the quantum world as we call it in the Key, there are only two types of vibe. And the word vibe comes from a longer word. Does anyone know what that would be? Well done. Give yourselves all a round of applause. I think everyone answered that. Yes, vibration. And there are two types of vibe or vibration. Does anyone know what those might be?
Good vibrations.
Positive and negative. What did you say, Jim?
Good vibrations.
Good. Don't burst into song. Good vibrations and bad vibrations, positive vibrations and negative vibrations. Okay, so a vibe is a mood or a feeling. Okay, and the easiest way to describe that is, have you ever gone into a room, hopefully, or an environment where you've just sensed a mood or a feeling? Yes. So I didn't tell you what mood or feeling I was talking about, but I can sense from your mood and feeling that it was a negative one. Would I be right? Yeah. So often we don't have to say these things, God bless you. We just feel them, and that's what the Key is all about. It's helping you understand the connection between your feelings and what you're creating. So we go into this room and we feel a negative vibe. Someone doesn't even say anything, but we just sense something from them. Has everyone had that experience? So understand this. Anyone ever had a text or a phone call where they just know what kind of mood or vibe the person's been in the other end of the phone? Yes. So we understand this. Have you ever met someone and you might say to yourself, well, they're just giving off a negative vibe? Yes. Okay, we'll get the vibe up. Okay, so what about the reverse? When you bump into someone and you just think they're vibrant, has anyone got anyone like that? Fortunately, have someone good. You've got someone like that in your life, so they're just giving off a really positive vibration. You might even say they're vibrant, and so they're giving off a positive vibe. Okay, so your moods or feelings are giving off a vibration. It's that simple. When you're experiencing that mood from that person, or the text on the phone, or the happy, friendly face, you're just feeling their mood and vibration. So will you help me? Yes? Okay, let's think about moods and vibrations or vibes. Let's think about negative vibes. What moods or feelings, when you're having them, you're giving off a negative vibration, a negative vibe? What moods or feelings, when you're having them, you're giving off a negative vibe? Anger. Brilliant. What's your name?
Susan.
Thank you, Susan. Anger. Anyone ever been angry? I should laugh when I'm over at that side. I should be really demure. Okay, any other negative vibes? Any moods or feelings? Fear. Thank you, Moira. Fear. I'm going to put that at the top, Moira, and there's a reason for that. which is really important, and we explain the importance of fear on the full programme. So that's
Frustration.
frustration, thanks Jim. Frustration. Okay. Any other moods or feelings when you're having them, you're giving off a negative vibe?
Depressed.
Depressed. Thank you, Megan. Okay.
Jealousy.
Jealousy.
Resentment.
Did you say
Resentment.
resentment? Thanks, Claire. Resentment. Absolutely. Any others? Moods or feelings? Okay, let me put it another way. Do you ever sense any moods or feelings from people around you that are giving off a negative vibe? Sorrow. Thank you, Susan.
Anxiety.
Anxiety, yep. Stress. Stress, was that yourself? Okay. Has anyone ever experienced any of these? Let me see your hands if you've ever experienced any of these. Okay. So we're all human in the room. That's a good start. Okay, we'll get the vibe up again. Okay, so let's think about the opposite, which is positive vibes. So what moods or feelings, when you're having them, you're giving off a positive vibe?
Happy.
Happy. Was that our lovely Janice that said love? Yes. So I'm going to put that at the top because there's a reason for that. It is one of my personal favourites, but there's a good reason why we have that at the top. And again, we'll explain the full spectrum of your emotions in the programme. Okay, any other positive moods or feelings when you're having them, you're giving off a positive vibe? Excitement, brilliant. What's your name?
Jackie.
Jackie. Are you excited, Jackie? Any other positive moods or feelings?
Satisfaction.
Satisfaction, absolutely. Like it, satisfaction.
Superstition.
Is this all songs you're bringing out here? Good vibration, now we've got I Can Get.
Well, if you listen to music, that makes you feel good.
That's true,
Nothing
that's
to do with all.
absolutely true. Anything that can reset your vibration, definitely. Good. Other moods or feelings when you're having them, you're giving off a positive vibe.
Contentment.
Content, Claire. Absolutely. That's a lovely one. We were talking about that one earlier on, weren't we? About people that are just contented. It's lovely, isn't it?
If your physical well-being is good as well, your whole physical body changes. You come off into your
Absolutely.
body and you feel a lot more better.
Well, I'm going to put that down. We don't cover that here this evening specifically, Jim, but we've got another programme that is all about the key to health and well-being, and actually your well-being is an energy and a vibration. It's a really valid and brilliant point, so thank you for that. Okay, are we feeling good? Yes. One more.
Confidence.
Appreciation, absolutely.
Next bit on.
Appreciation. When you appreciate. Appreciation is a brilliant one, Susan, because appreciation as an energy, and I'll show you it later on, it amplifies. And if we get to the science, I'll show you how that happens. So give yourselves a round of applause. Okay. So the reason we talk about this is, as I said, it's so important. Your feelings and your emotions are absolutely key to creating and what you're creating in your life. Can you feel the difference? Can you feel the difference in the energy and vibration over here versus the energy over here? So what we call this is our personal tom-tom. It's your emotional guidance scale. At the key, we don't just think about emotions as just feelings. We understand that they have a connection to what we're creating, so they're really important. And there is a difference in the energy here. So when I'm over here, I'm creating the things in my life that I want to, that I desire, that I visualise, that I intend for my life, and they're moving towards me. Does that make sense? But over here, the things that I want and desire are actually moving away. Because here's the keys philosophy. If this is true, that I create my life, remember I said that, by whatever I give my energy, focus and attention to, positive or negative, then if I'm over here giving my focus, energy and attention to negative things, what am I creating? No negative things. Yes? I can't actually change the outcome by being on the same energy vibration. Let me explain it. It might sound a bit complicated, but we explain all that in the course. And over here, well, if I'm over here feeling happy and feeling appreciative and feeling contented and feeling loving, then I am giving my energy, focus and attention to those things. Does that make sense? And what we believe that the key is we will create more of those in our lives. Do you want to see a quick bit of science since Susan has added it? So I think it's quite a good thing. Energy, well, I'll ask Sean. Sean, what does energy look like?
Lots of waves.
Yes, good answer. Give her a round of applause. So energy looks like a wave. Well, it does and it doesn't. We'll tell you all about that in the key. But in the main, energy looks like a wave. And so what do waves do? If one wave's hitting another wave, what happens to that wave? It gets bigger. Yes? Does that make sense? So if I'm feeling positive and happy and loving and contented and appreciated and excited and satisfied, then that wave is just going to get bigger and bigger and bigger. But if I'm over here feeling angry, frustrated, anyone ever actually feel that when you're so angry and you just keep it going and it just feels bigger and bigger and you actually begin to feel it? Well, that's because it's energy and your waves are amplifying. Give me a round of applause. See, you got extra things tonight because you're so good. So that's what's happening, and this is important. The Keys philosophy, I create my life, whatever I give my energy, focus and attention to. If I'm focusing on positive things, I'm going to get more of them. Negative things, I'm going to get more of them. So it's really important. Do you think it's important to understand this and even measure it? Well, that's what we do in the Key. We measure your energy and your vibration. We've got really technical machinery to do this. I would tell you. So that you can understand, it's really, really important. So you understand what you are creating in your life.